Winning the World Cup gets you a trophy, a parade, and your name in history books forever. It also gets you a check, a big one. Here's where that money actually comes from, who decides how it gets split, and why two players on the same winning team can take home very different amounts. Here's something most fans don't know. FIFA doesn't pay players directly. FIFA pays the national federations, the governing body of each country's football association. What happens after that is completely up to each federation. FIFA sets aside a massive prize pool for the tournament, distributed based on how far each team goes. Group stage exit, smallest share. Round of 16, more. Quarterfinals, more again. The champions take home the largest slice of all, but the federation decides how much of that actually reaches the players and how it's split. Some are generous, some are not, and that's where it gets interesting. This is the part that causes arguments every tournament. Some federations pre-agree bonus structures with players' unions, often down to the percentage, before the tournament even starts. Players know exactly what they're getting. Other federations have held out until days before a match to agree on bonus terms. There have been cases of entire squads threatening to boycott matches over unpaid bonuses from previous tournaments. Yes, threatening not to play. At the World Cup, over money they were already owed. This has happened to multiple national teams across multiple tournaments. Players show up, win games, then negotiate, sometimes publicly, just to get paid what was promised. The prize money exists. The question is always whether it actually reaches the players. Here's a part almost nobody talks about. The World Cup can pay players twice. Many top players have bonus clauses in their club contracts tied to international performance. Win the World Cup with your country and your club back home might owe you a separate bonus. Nothing to do with FIFA or your federation. Some clubs build these clauses in deliberately. The logic is simple. If a player brings home a World Cup, it raises the club's profile too, so the club rewards it. So a player lifting the trophy could see three separate payouts: the federation bonus, the FIFA prize share, and the club bonus, depending entirely on what's written into their contract. This is why two players from the same winning squad can end up with wildly different totals. One player might have a club contract loaded with performance bonuses, endorsement deals tied to international success, and the federation that pays out generously and on time. Another player on the exact same team who played every minute just like the first might have none of that. Same trophy, same medal. Very different bank balance. The trophy is shared. The payout almost never is. So next time you see players celebrating a World Cup win, know that behind that trophy is a complicated web of federation deals, club contracts, and sponsorship money. And not everyone on that podium is getting paid the same. Subscribe for more. You're welcome.